Hello everyone, what's going on, and welcome back to our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 preview playthrough as the Pentastar alignment. In the last episode, we fought off a renewed New Republic attack, but I think they've depleted their forces. So this episode, we're going to be trying to take Ithor and Ord Mantell. So we've got all our ground forces over here at Kataris, because that's what we took last time as well. And we'll start with Ord Mantell. So we should have enough forces set up here. Yeah, I'd like to get some lats and some glutes. Oh, we do have the ATTE coming, so we'll probably just wait for that.
Transmission received. Construction complete.
I think I may have accidentally sent those over to the left circle, so I'll just move the ships out of the way so we don't have to get
Receiving location.
out of there. And someone was asking, oh, yeah, I did. Someone was asking in the last episode how I was moving the whole stack, so if you if anyone else wasn't aware of this, you can actually, instead of just dragging everything one at a time, so like that, you can just hold control down, and then that'll bring the entire stack. And shift. Basically,
Construction complete.
it used a lot of the same control paradigms as most programs do, so that'll all still work here. Either who.
AT ready.
So we have an ATTE. There's still some finalizations we have to do on the ATTE with the animations and just some stuff with the model, like adding in Stormtrooper on top and just some stuff with its legs being a bit wonky considering how we had to animate it. So we animated it in a much newer version of, I think it was Maya. Might have been 3ds Max, but then we had to port it back to an older version, so a lot of the controls didn't work. So we've had to sort of edit it back down. Either way, should be good to start our invasion here with our primarily Clone Wars unit roster. And there does seem to be this impression, I think it comes from the mod, that we need to put more Clone Wars unit stuff because of the Clone War, like the Pentastar alignment is supposed to be made of Clone War stuff. But that's actually just something that we did based on where in the Empire the Pentastar alignment's territory was. It's not that the Pentastar alignment canonically is referenced as using a lot of Clone War stuff. It's just that a lot of the old Republic hardware was sort of shoved off to the Outer Rim, and that's where a lot of the Pentastar alignment's territory was. Plus they had over Sector Outer, or the Braxton Sector, or whatever. And that tends to be...
Moving out.
that tends to be where stuff... Yeah, what was I saying? That tends to be where stuff ended up. So, the Over Sector Outer and Braxton Sector had a lot of high-tech stuff, which is where we get stuff like Praetors for them. But that's essentially what happened there.
Order acknowledged. On my way, sir.
The other thing that I've done there's a bunch of stuff that I've been trying to fix and play with between the episodes here, mostly related to the demo. So you won't see all the changes in this GC. A lot of it was like finishing the Providence, the playing with stuff like the Independence and the Dauntless. So I've been trying to figure. There was the issue that we saw in the previous episode where the New Republic troopers were just sort of hanging around the base. Well, they were sending out the sergeants and the captains, and the thing that was causing that was actually that there is the way we were spawning in the soldiers before was we'd have the captain spawn them as essentially the same way you'd spawn fighters. So the captain would spawn 3 sergeants, and the sergeants would spawn their squads.
Ready for recon.
But the AI would, for some reason, only do stuff with the
Aerial artillery reporting.
stuff that was spawned in as an actual unit, as opposed to the stuff, and they'd just sort of leave the stuff there that wasn't. So the stuff that came out of the units, it would just sort of leave alone. So until we were able to get another workaround for that, we're going to stick with dropping everything at once. It does take a long time for stuff to come out that way, and we're still going to be playing with a way to either work around that, make them use the stuff from that comes out. Make it use the stuff that comes out of the other units, and hopefully not have to wait like a minute for everything to spawn. But
Ready for orders. Ready to move.
hopefully we'll be able to think of something for that.
At the ready.
I'm not sure why they don't recognize it, but they don't seem to, so
Reporting. Acknowledged.
let's walk with this guy up there.
We've secured a landing zone.
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's go Hailfires.
Right away. Advancing. Moving out.
You're a slow little guy, aren't you? You can see how the leg sort of pops off there. That's one of the things I was talking about with the animation before.
Destination set. Ready to receive orders.
We posted on the official Thrawn's Revenge YouTube channel.
Link active.
We posted like the whole animation reel for it, and if you look at that, you can see it's a lot smoother
Yes,
than it is here, and that's just because of what I said before, how we had to port it between stuff.
Ready. On my way, sir.
So it's not something that we'll be able to get fixed before the demo,
Squadron
but
moving out.
it'll be something that we're trying to work on for the full 2.2.
Command received.
Or if we do anything that has the, especially if we do anything that has the ATTE in a much
Right away.
more prominent capacity.
I copy. Moving out.
So we'll park over here. I think there's a heavy factory down here, an abandoned factory that we can capture. But I think the
Destination ahead. Let's move out.
I could also be wrong about the thing I was saying with the why can't I think right now? With the soldiers, why they weren't moving. It's still something I'm testing, but I think that's what it was.
This way. Over there. Engines activated.
Enemy forces ahead. Available.
Attacking.
Bombers standing by.
Receiving orders. As you wish.
Commence attack run.
Squadron moving out.
Right, you just park there.
Unit destroyed.
Let's see if we can take these out. Everything's so far behind. Alright, we've at least got the Hailfires coming in.
Ready. Unit destroyed. Affirmative. Standing by. Moving to secondary position. Unit destroyed. Yes, sir. Moving out.
AT-AT ready. Walker moving out.
Unit destroyed.
Target acquired.
Support order acknowledged.
Armored transport.
They're really not in a position to take out the ATTE.
Unit destroyed.
We'll back you up. Choose your reinforcements. Advancing.
Mostly just lost TIE crawlers and
Heading out. Order acknowledged.
infantry for that.
We'll clear the way for you. Ready, sir. Transport coordinates.
Okay.
We'll cover you.
I'm guessing they have another light vehicle factory up here.
Reporting in.
Unit
Weapons armed.
destroyed.
Oh. They have more than I thought here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Unit destroyed.
Providing backup.
Roger that.
Okay.
Form up.
That should be enough to take out structure here.
As you wish, General.
Bombardment available.
Walker moving to attack.
I am just so incredibly tired right
Targeting
now.
at maximum firepower. Cannons charged.
Right away.
Why are you not firing?
Target confirmed.
There we go. I think the terrain was just blocking him or something.
Awaiting your orders. Attack. Fire. Open fire. Right away. Attack that target. Moving out. Moving out. Heading out.
Come on, man, this way.
All out, troops.
Lead the way.
There's another light one.
We'll check it out. We'll assist you.
Hellfires are still going to be getting a bit of a nerf.
I copy.
They're weaker than they were actually in 2.1, but not as weak as they need to be. They're too good at everything right now.
Let's move out. Active. Firing. Yes, sir. Let's go.
We also need to change the team color on the ATTE. Instead of being always red, that should be blue right now, and then change with whoever has it.
Proceeding.
Like the stripes on the Star Destroyer.
Moving out. We'll cover you.
Alright.
Advancing. Bombing run available. Move out.
Heading out.
What's actually left?
Right away, sir. Squad, advance.
Oh. What the? Something just all tabbed me there, sorry.
Providing backup. Move out.
Where are they?
Right away.
Okay, whatever. They're leaving. Okay, there's nothing actually left here. That's strange. I lost way too much there. Like, way too much.
Brigade standing by.
Alright, we got that going on.
Beginning construction.
As you wish.
Really only paying like 200 units for... I guess that's because you don't pay above the enemy planets right now. If we do decide to keep in unit upkeep the cost as a thing, we'll ultimately be making it through Lua.
Squadron moving.
Right now it's basically working the same way that mining facility does. So it's actually going to draw credits from the enemy if you're holding it over an enemy planet, which I don't hate exactly because it's a nice like sort of blockade feature, but it should still cost you some money for upkeep. So I think if we do keep it, we'll have a different effect, and then I would like to do something in a blockadey sense eventually, but
Proceeding.
we'll see. I can go either way on it right now, but
Construction complete.
let's go. Oh, we need actual regular Stormies.
Beginning construction.
Did I not build another barracks anywhere?
Beginning construction.
Didn't.
Building under construction.
Let's do that.
Construction complete. Training troops. Recruiting soldiers.
You have a lot of rocket troops.
Recruiting troops. Reporting. Enlisting. Reporting.
Alright, that'll bring us up to like 20
Reporting.
pretty quickly.
Reporting. Reporting.
But are they reporting?
Reporting.
Okay, they're reporting.
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 On the way. Right away. Reporting. Moving out. Heading out. Full out.
Let's see.
Invasion commencing.
Awaiting destination.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright.
Heading out. Order acknowledged.
Let's do this the fun that way.
Moving out. Unit capacity.
Yes, Commander. Lancet proceeding.
We've located the enemy.
Uh-oh.
Firing.
Scout trooper active.
Ready.
Well, I hope it was worth it.
Reporting in.
We'll fly out ahead.
Command received. Right away. Moving out. Heading out. Destination ahead.
It's up there.
Engaging.
Is this another planet with a bunch of,
Advance.
yeah, a bunch of infiltrator academies?
Blast them.
Let's move out. Let's go. I have the target in sight. Lancet targeting. Lancet standing by. Aerial artillery reporting. Keep going. This way.
I don't want to run into turrets,
Over there.
but I think we would have already if they had them.
Receiving orders.
No, I think I'm lying to you.
Squadron moving out.
Let's get...
Choose your reinforcements.
These guys will be really good against turrets. Get them out.
Heading out.
We'll pull in our ATTE.
Destination set.
Ready for orders. At the ready.
Right. Same thing with the last, actually. Their team color.
Heading for attack position. Attack. Fire.
They were not supposed to get here first.
Open fire.
Orders received. Heading to port. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Attack position. Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
I guess these are Republic units as well.
Affirmative, sir. This way.
Moving to that area, sir.
Over there.
Heading out.
Fire at will.
Right behind you.
They need their firing rate reduced a bit, or the damage reduced a bit. Probably both.
Reporting.
But they're definitely not useless anymore.
Form up.
Roger that.
So problem solved, but just a little overtuned.
Ready to receive orders.
We've secured a landing zone.
Yes, Commander.
Because in Revenge of the Sith, they could do a lot of damage in one shot, so they seem like they don't...
I'm like active.
They're not like a high rate of fire vehicle.
Target.
They seem like a anti-heavy.
Attacking target. Roger that. Command received.
Ready. On my way, sir.
Form up. Right away. Moving out.
We'll
Heading
clear
out.
the way for you.
Bombing run available.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a bunch of them.
Awaiting orders.
AT-AT ready.
We'll go into the door.
Destination ahead.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Fire at will. Cut through them.
Commencing bombing run. Armored transport ready.
I copy. Let's move out.
Fly you out of there.
Waiting orders. Moving to target.
And
Reporting in. Attacking.
that'll do it. Because right now they're sort of like
Away.
TIE crawlers.
Walker moving out.
Fallout troops.
So it'll likely make it so you either have the TIE crawler or these guys. And we'll reduce some of the TIE crawler's damage from just regular fire.
Reporting. Let's go. Keep
there
going.
now.
This way.
I
Over there.
anticipate no difficulties.
Engines activated.
Moving to position.
Must be nice. Oh look.
We've captured an abandoned heavy vehicle factory. Swamp speeder ready. Moving.
Yes, sir.
Swamp speeder can't go in swamps.
Receiving orders.
Let's
Yes,
move out.
Commander. As you
Heavy
wish.
vehicle
Order
factory
acknowledged.
destroyed.
Squadron moving
Where
out.
is it?
Support fire
Roger
ready.
that.
It's got to be like an air speeder or a snow speeder flying around somewhere.
Moving out.
Bombardment
Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going. This way. Over there. Acknowledged. Destination set.
Where is it?
Proceeding to target.
What is it?
On my way, sir. Walker moving out. As you wish,
Walker,
General.
Texas Ranger.
Right away. Moving out.
I don't know.
Heading out.
Bombing run
Unit
available.
destroyed.
Weird.
System control achieved.
Alright, but that does it for that.
Constructing.
So, what do we have left? We have Levian 2, Shampala, Farfan, Brental, and Hast. So, we're going to go for these 4, and then, as people have been asking, leaving Hast for last. So I guess we'll just go for the space over Levian 2 first, and we'll use this. We'll use the Cisco fleet.
I see.
And then we'll take the ground on Levian 2 next episode and move into this area.
Tactical battle imminent.
So we should be done by Saturday. And then we'll probably try to have Eriadu started next Saturday. And we'll be releasing the demo pretty soon. So there will be 2 normal days that we have Ron's Revenge on the channel, but we probably won't for those 2 days.
IPV reporting.
Being Tuesday and Thursday next
Location
week.
confirmed. Advancing. Confirmed. There they are. Blast them. Forward.
And someone was asking if we'd be,
Attacking.
or if I'd be doing an Empire of the Hand playthrough after Eriadu.
Enemies in
And that'll depend on what wins the poll I've got going on Patreon right now. So for this one, because we're done with the new factions, I did put the poll up just on Patreon.
awaiting command.
But right now, I think the Remnant is winning, and the New Republic and Empire of the Hand are tied just behind that. It's not a huge amount of votes, though. So because I haven't given too much to the people who have been supporting the channel on Patreon, and I just wanted to find something that could sort of give back to them without like putting content behind a paywall. Does it work with this? No. I was trying to see if the holding control thing would work with that, but it doesn't. But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to think of ways to give back to the Patreons without putting content behind a paywall, so that everyone can still get something out of it, even if they can't or don't want to contribute to the Patreon. And I think that was a pretty fair way to do it. So everyone gets to see the content, but it's the patrons that get to determine, to some extent, for that playthrough at least. And then we'll still do ones where it's determined by like a straw poll for everyone. But every now and then I do want to give back to the people who are allowing me to buy groceries. So
Choose your reinforcements.
Advancing. Confirmed. Getting right away.
Pursuing enemy forces. Go after the stragglers.
I've got it.
Target critical. Regroup for another attack.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Taking
If you insist.
we're all just flying into asteroids.
Gunship reporting. Navigating to coordinates.
I can't wait to have the new Dreadnought done.
Reporting.
Oh, and someone did post in the comments that the octuples didn't look like they were firing. They are firing. You can see them doing there now. But they were just using the in the previous episodes. They were using the
Must be destroyed.
what's it called?
Admiral Thrawn.
The single proton or the single projectile
Something to
thing.
report.
I've got it.
I can't speak right now at all.
Cruiser here.
I'm ready. Fire at will.
Where's these IPVs?
Frequency open.
TIE interceptor here.
We'll send the interceptors out
For
behind
the
it.
Empire. Interceptor squad reporting.
What is it you want?
Batteries online. Copy that.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh, there's the dreadnoughts.
Weapons ready.
It's such an old. This is actually, I think, the oldest model in the mod. The model itself isn't bad. I just like the fractal one better, and the skin is just really bland.
Ready for orders.
So I am going to be remodeling it based on the fractal sponge one that he did recently.
Watch for enemy
For some reason I was just thinking there that I should use a bombing run on that.
Engaging the enemy.
Ready for command, sir.
But the stuff on my notepad on my phone, notepad app on my phone rather, for stuff that needs to be done for the demo to be out, we're down to like 3 things, and then just a bit of, I'm going to do a quick run through for a few hours, and then we're basically there. So you should have the demo in your hands very soon, as long as nothing incredibly broken comes up. There's some stuff I just want to clean up.
At your command.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'm waiting.
Our target priority is the laser generators.
Initiating attack.
The launch bay is gone. Direct fire on the engines.
Alright, they're still jumping some stuff in.
Attack position.
No, Venator.
Choose your position wisely.
You had so much to live for.
Reporting in.
You could have been in a Clone Wars mod.
Squadron standing by. Ties blood. You are in need of my expertise.
Ready for duty.
All sections are falling out of formation.
Ready for battle. Commencing attack run.
Form up. Moving. Fire. Attack.
I assume you need my help.
Roger that.
I do need your help, Thrawn.
The attack.
Too bad you're not actually here. You're a liar.
Thrawn reporting. Target confirmed. Course set. Admiral Thrawn reporting in.
Attack formation.
Stop lying to me, non-Thrawn.
Target the lasers.
Alright. I do like Dreadnoughts. They're one of my favorite ships.
Do you have something to report? Of course.
Alright, that's not getting away. Oh,
Ready to receive orders.
that is getting away.
Target locked.
Oh well. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode, though. So, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back on Thursday. Thursday? Yes, Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Let me check.
Construction.
It is, in fact, Tuesday. So, thanks for watching, guys. We will be back on Thursday with the next episode, and we should be done by Saturday, I think. If not, then Tuesday next week. So, we're getting really close to the end here. See you next time, guys. Bye.